Salaam, Namaste by Sudha Murthy. I used to buy books for the Bangalore schools we supported from Sheikh Mohammed's tiny shop. We would pick up the books from the shop and let him know when the check was ready. He would then come to the office and collect it. Once, when he came to get his check, we were celebrating something and sweets were being handed. When offered, Sheikh took a couple and put them away carefully in his pocket. Seeing him do that, I asked, "What's the matter, Sheikh? Why aren't you eating the sweets? Are you diabetic?" I knew little about Sheikh and his family.
No, madam. I'm going to take them home and give them to the kids. They love these sweets.
How many children do you have?
I have one daughter, but my niece also stays with us. So there are 2 children in the house.
Why does your niece stay with you?
She is my sister Zubeda's daughter. She is a widow and both stay with us.
I realized it must be tough for Sheikh to manage a fairly large household with only the income from his little shop. Does Zubeda work?
Yes, she is a very good tailor. She and my wife do tailoring at home. With their income and the money I earn from the shop, we get by quite well. We are contented.
I was touched by his story. Contented is a word rarely heard these days. A few months passed, and then one day, I suddenly got a call from Sheikh. He wanted me to give him his check a few days earlier than usual. Why, Sheikh? Is anything the matter?
Madam, we discovered some time back that Zubeda is suffering from cancer. The operation is tomorrow, and we need the money desperately.
I had the check sent immediately, but I also realized that it would probably not be enough. Such operations are expensive, and I was sure he was struggling to raise the money. Yet, he had asked me only for what was due to him, and nothing more. I called up Sheikh. "Sheikh, tell me, have you managed to get all the money you need for the operation?"
I have sold all of Zubeda's and my wife's jewelry. I have also taken a loan from the bank.
"Sheikh, why didn't you ask us?"
Madam, at least I can afford this much. You should be helping those who are poorer and cannot even afford this. They require your help more than I do.
I was touched. I asked him to get the papers and meet me as quickly as he could. Next morning, I took a look at the document and handed him a check for 50,000 rupees.
This is a lot of money. I never expected such help to come from the blue. May you be blessed forever.
Sheikh sent a message saying the operation had gone well, and for a long time after that, we did not hear anything from him. Then one day, as I walked into the office, I found him sitting in the reception, a little girl of about 4 by his side. "How are you, Sheikh? How is Zubeda?"
Zubeda passed away a fortnight back. In spite of all efforts, she did not survive. It was Allah's wish. I wanted you to meet her daughter, Tabassum.
I looked at Tabassum. She was scared and ill at ease with this strange office where people bustled about busily. I offered her some biscuits.
"Can I take another one for Amina?"
Of course. Amina was her cousin.
बेटी, अम्मी ने बोला था ना, इनको सलाम करो.
"Madam, Ammi ka salam."
I was at a loss for words. Sheikh wiped his tears and pulled out an envelope from his bag.
This is yours. I'm sorry I'm a bit late with this.
I opened it. There were 3,000 rupees in it.
Out of the 50,000 you gave us, we used only 47,000 for Zubeda's treatment. When we came home, she knew she was dying. "Don't waste this on me," she said. "Tell madam to give it to some other sick person." I promised her I would carry out this last wish.
I sat there in stunned silence. I had never met Zubeda, but the largeness of her heart, even on her deathbed, left me speechless. In spite of her own pain and poverty, she had thought about someone who might be in greater need of help. Through the act of sending Tabassum, she was perhaps passing on her positive attitude to the child. I was sure Tabassum would grow up to be a fine human being.
I looked at the envelope.
This is for Tabassum. May Allah be kind to her. Let her study well. If you need any more help for her, let me know. And always tell her about her mother. Our earth is enriched by people like Zubaydah. Tabassum sat quietly, her big eyes puzzled. One day she would understand and perhaps emulate her mother's courage.